Alright! Welcome back to Ace Attorney. The case is, well, the trial. The case happened like a couple episodes ago, if you don't remember. But the trial is now.
The case is over. You failed.
How did the investigation... Fuck! How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, my dear, I don't know. Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Shut up!
Fuck, I'm talking. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Oh shit, I'm doing it from the wrong way this entire time. Every case I've taken, I've always believed my client was innocent. I think that's why it worked out so well. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Oh no, the jig was almost up. He almost found out I'm Mia.
Yeah. I am the defense attorney.
I didn't really die in that second case.
Woo! It's a body double.
First trial without a Fae help. No one's going to bail me out this time. I can see her popping up and being like, kill yourself. Yeah. Ended.
Phoenix. You got the wrong guy off.
He was guilty.
No. My sister did kill me.
I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
I want to do it all by myself. Go sit where everybody else sits.
There's no other chair. I don't see it.
Then get out of the courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Oh, ha, Edgeworth.
Fuck you, Wright.
You want to go? He starts taking off his jacket. Let's do this.
You're still down. Edgeworth is jacked.
The judge is like, I'll allow it. Alright, 8 rounds, 3-minute rounds.
Bailiff, bring in the mud pit.
Take them to the Thunderdome. Whichever lawyer comes out as the last man standing is the winner of the trial.
Right, I've been doing mud wrestling since I was a child.
I came out in mud wrestling. And then umbilical cord goes, yeah. Edgeworth.
My mother just swung me around.
That's why I was so good at bull riding.
Yeah, like I was, like she was Kratos, and I was the Blade of Chaos.
I always landed on my feet. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial.
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
I love you. I mean, no!
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Just sit there the entire time, like, alright, I got him off the hook, and I need to get my client off the hook. Edgeworth, wasn't it your car the victim was found in?
You fuck!
Wasn't it the knife in your
Yes.
car that the victim was stabbed with?
Yes, with my fingerprints, with my blood on it, yes. But I didn't do it.
Oh, that's weird. That means it wasn't my client. How's that for personal feelings, Edgeworth?
Oh, you loved me.
I did until you dissed me.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office locked. Wow, it's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
I feel like I must confess that. Yes, I kissed a photo of you in my room. Oh, why did I say that?
Oh, God. Right, so fucking take care of her. Like, what the f...
He starts confessing all of this random stuff that nobody needs to know. I've collected hair samples of you to make a clone. Why did I say that?
I stole the head of that statue.
I stole that outfit you have hanging up in your office. Why did I sell them?
I don't care about that outfit, actually.
I put it on my body pillow of you.
No, I'm uncomfortable. Okay, can we get... Can we get a different defense assistant?
As uncomfortable as possible because she can't stop confessing. Well then,
Call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
the cough up queen. Because she coughs up nonsense.
The calf up queen.
The caps! Oh no, it's just the calf up
Yeah,
queen.
yeah.
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I had never eaten caviar before.
I love the fact that I said, oh, and my first instinct is to put my hands up and do this. Judge is really wolfing it down. I hope he threw it up. He threw it up. He is vomiting as we speak.
And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
What the fuck is a fingerprint lunchbox?
It just looked like rice and like some specks of pepper.
I think it's black sesame seeds.
Oh, it's probably that, yeah. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
This is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts my kidneys. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Pickled tapioca.
That's pickled tapioca tastes like.
I have it on
Name.
a daily. Oh,
Profession now.
right.
No, not you, Your Honor. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
The judge so far is just so used to Von Karma that he just breaks to Edgeworth now.
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Tits! What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was the first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Star was a detective?
There's a reason she doesn't work there now. I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
What's her name? Because she goes to her criminals and is like, cough it up.
Yeah. We got him.
He confessed. Angel, he just coughed. He didn't confess anything.
Case closed.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here,
Towards my cleavage.
I'm going to be performing a artistic dance that represents the crime. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
A chain. Don't even get me started on B chain.
Oh. God, I hate that character from The Boys.
No, that's A train.
Oh.
Just the fact that you brought up made me think of the YouTuber who used interpreted dance to come out against sexual assault claims. Have you not heard of her?
I just know of the British guy that does interpreted dance.
God. Well, if I can remember after these recordings, I'm going to show you it because Moist Critical reacts to it.
Yeah.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces. Yes?
The crime took place by a car at in the back of A block, in the Chunks car. The car Chunks. Fuck! It's been 2 years, Your Honor. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out.
Isn't that Edward's car?
Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans! The parking lot with Edgewood's car!
Did Edward just vomit down this?
No, it's just like every time he does, it's just like those puppets from the Muppets that are like watching the theater goers or whatever.
Feel like they'd be criticizing the evidence more.
Map! More like, I need a nap! Witness, did you see the very moment of the
Why
crime?
do we have those guys?
Why are they
The
here?
mayor is insisted.
He insists we must have them as legal
Of course, Your Honor.
representatives.
Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
She's gonna get very upset when I start pointing out her flaws. Don't mind him. Or it. That creature.
The specimen.
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
Wait, are they talking about me? I'm the lawyer. They're on the stand.
Not the other way around. I know everything.
This is my courtroom, not the
Yep.
other way around.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox for my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
She's left-handed.
Bum.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching.
As you can see, there was no room for doubt.
Can I real quick just see that map one more time?
This map? Oh yeah. So she was essentially over here. Crime over here. She here. Crime there. She here.
I didn't know where she said she parked. I was about to say, did she park in it? She's not an employee!
No! I'm getting a ticket!
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed to Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I think you have a dominatrix kink. Not judging. Not judging. Slightly judging. But not judging. I'm still thinking about that.
It's really a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
This isn't Monty Python!
He's only a flesh wound. You blood his arms off.
Look, I still got feet. I'll kick you.
Get away.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
I'll bite your legs off.
You lost, alright? You lost. I still got some. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come.
How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
I got it, you hate me.
Yeah.
Continue.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim.
Says the woman who probably got rid of inconvenient or convenient evidence.
Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Yes, Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Sounds like you got... Sounds like you suck at your job. That's why they laid you off. Maybe you were really dirty and they said, no. We're not having that.
You're not corrupt enough.
$20, that's what you had them pay you? Come on. Work for more, sister. At least 100.
Yeah.
Laid off. She was fired?
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than words.
Then why are you taking it out on the defense? Why are you taking it out on me?
And you're defending a prosecutor. That said, I am a pro, as you know. Bam, I'm sick at the rhymes. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Darlings. I'm up here to not go off.
I feel like I was sitting front row at a Backstreet performance of Hamilton.
I would see that.
Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr.
Bye. Bye, King George.
Is it Hamilton? Not Backstreet Boys.
Oh. I got them mixed up.
Oh no. I'd pay a lot of money to see that.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
This boyfriend, he's the detective.
Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several? Is
Yes.
there opportunity for one more?
This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot. In A block. Not a block, A block, the A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Up there! Up there, you see that? Right there!
And if you look to the right, it's where Michelle Obama's from. There's O block.
Ooh. I thought she was from Kentucky.
From Chicago. In O block.
That doesn't exist.
It's flooded. It's not there.
I saw it get destroyed in fucking, what was it, Rampage?
I saw it get destroyed in Nom.
Yeah.
That would be the room with the security sign. Really?
Yeah.
Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car?
Since I am a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Well, I said something. Perhaps it was my finally having detective intuition awoke.
She was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Yes.
Right.
So she was over here. Crime here.
I got
she
that.
here.
I got
Crime
that.
here. She here. Chain link fence in between. You can climb over it. So don't worry about it.
Oh, good. I thought she wasn't climbing over. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like... How would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't think anybody in this courtroom does. But you see pumpkin chock full of seeds, he's like, I gotta pull all those out. No, man. No. Speaking of detectives' intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
This judge is so thrown off by her answers.
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tainted with the experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
I don't want my cheese from the streets.
The best kind of cheese.
Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese and ranch.
Hey, who said that?
In any case, there, in the plot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
By Garrett's car, you mean?
Mr. Edgewood's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed with was also Mr. Edgewood's.
How did you know that?
Wasn't it?
How do you know that?
Jeez. Her boyfriend's the detective. Indeed it was.
Okay. Taking a wild saying here. Understand it's supposed to be Japanifornia.
Yeah.
In America, that would not be allowed.
Don't worry about the rules of the court or whatever. Just worry about what they tell you the rules of the court is.
But that's not allowed. She can't be informed ahead of time. They like the people going in there to be blind.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie? What? Bitch?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring!
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. Do you cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Look at that! Look at that!
A photo! You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap! I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
Why the fuck do you have that?
He's a detective! Well, ex-detective, but...
She's not a detective!
Ex-detective.
I'm sorry, do you think wrestlers, ex-wrestlers just walk around with the belts they want?
Yes!
No, they don't. Suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
What this? Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
She keeps treating Edgeworth like this, and he is going to throw her to the sharks.
My boyfriend works in the photography division at Criminal Affairs.
Well, this is most certainly defendant.
Crime photo! The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star.
The moment of the crime as photographed. Oh!
Oh?
I mean, it means it might not be the exact moment of the crime. Could be the moment she found the body.
So you're saying that this is not the exact moment of the crime?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. And she is hot!
God, with...
Can I keep this photo?
So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Tell me more about this knife.
Oh, well, I thought you wanted me to look at the photo.
I mean, she seems more left-handed than right-handed, even in that photo.
She's not left-handed. I was able to tell you that she was left-handed.
I only say that because she's got the trunk with her left. I'm right-hand dominant. I never touch any opening with my left.
And plus, the injury that she got is on her right hand. When she stabbed, quote-unquote, stabbed the victim.
I still don't think she stabbed him.
Okay.
They're lying. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right.
Yeah, the knife that was stabbed into the stomach, not the chest.
That was it was a chest. Prosecutors
We're
are...
gonna go back through that.
It's a chest. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person!
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Did she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest?
It was his stomach! Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
I'm sorry? My detective skills were tingling, so I looked and I stared and I saw the knife go up, but I'm an ex-detective and I'm so good at my job, but it was too late when that knife went up. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Oh, she was gonna explain right now.
Too late.
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. Like, oh, what's happening? Oh, I see the knife in the air currently. I can't exactly fucking flash my way over there.
I see.
It's only a flush wound, Mr. Wright! We can make it!
I blade it out! Call it medevac!
I need my life alert.
You said that before anything else.
Scientifically speaking, the Star's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Just keep our heads cool. Press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't swallow him!
That was our issue. That was our issue with
Yeah, what am I doing?
Faye. Is she didn't panic next to us and we freaked out.
What am I doing? Somehow always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Who cares about that? Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Let me see the one more. Nope. What the fuck? Autopsy. Jesus.
Oh, the
Christ.
autopsy. Oh yeah, one knife wound. A single stab wound.
Single stab wound. Okay.
That's basically all you need to care about.
A 4.5-inch blade. You were wrong about the size. Victim. His phone.
And here's the photo.
Wait, she called her sister like the moment after. Or the moment, but I don't know.
Yeah. Basically, at the time of the crime, yeah. He did call her sister. But don't care about that right now.
Don't care about that right now.
No.
Jacket around her.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like. I mean, it doesn't look like.
Okay. But
Is there something in the photo that I'm missing that is very obvious?
very clearly obvious.
The gloves?
Close?
What the fuck am I missing? Gloves. No injury. Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Oh, there's no knife!
Oh, there you go!
Jesus! And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
That's gross. And it doesn't look like it has any salmon in it. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. Give it here! Just up on the stand. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Breathing internally, breathing internally, breathing internally until it gets out of there.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stains of the
Aw,
chief
man.
prosecutor's
But it's a black and white photograph!
Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Could be. Could
Ba-boom!
be.
Not guilty. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem. Except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Happens every single trial. Objection! Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
Do better. That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. And if you don't like it, try ordering a jumbo size of lunch from the get-go. Good advice. Not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. Robot? Huh? She killed her without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
It's just a...
She was performing surgery at that moment of the murder. I mean, if it wasn't it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
Just looks up at her. Like, actually, she still has them on.
She does not.
She stands up and even her bandaged hand is like, she's got the gloves on again. They're like, oh, well, shit, she just wears the gloves. Damn it.
Doesn't fit? You must have quit.
The gloves do fit.
Fuck!
But because she still has them on, it shows she probably didn't plan.
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, shut your mouth! Add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna have to probably take apart. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? Who does that?
The gloves were admitted as evidence that the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Impressive. I'm sorry I took you off the force, Miss Star.
It was because of you!
They took you. I didn't do shit.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. She can prove this claim, the trial's already over. Gotta think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
Okay, so, why is it not premeditated? Fuck!
That's the one that we've gotta break apart.
Yeah.
Take me to the evidence!
I wanna go to the... There we go. Alright.
It was my badge. My badge
My
will make her free.
Yeah. So, why is this not premeditated? Okay, so there's Goodman's ID that was found on the floor of the crime scene. Don't care. Edgewood's knife, which is the murder weapon, usually in Edgewood's toolbox, traces the victim's blood, no prints. The parking stub shows that Edgewood's into the place at 5:12 p.m. Don't care. Died from a loss of blood, 1 stab wound. There was a note found in the car's trunk that presumably belongs to the victim. Phone call, Lana Sky called her sister immediately after the murder. Parking lot, floor plans, who cares? And here's the photo.
The photo? I don't think the photo will tell me shit.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright. My thought process right now, I'm leaning towards the knife because it was in his trunk. She had no idea that the knife was there. She couldn't have planned for the knife to be there.
Okay.
Because it was in a toolbox!
Yeah!
Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgewood's trunk. Ah, what about my trunk? Oh, indeed.
A lot of junk in there.
It is my knife.
So, Edgeworth, you do actually have...
What's with this case?
You do have some junk in the
Bloody
trunk.
murder weapon. A red car. All blind to the prosecutor there? The defendant's the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, all prosecutors bad people?
The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, Rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. Then the gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Oh.
Sounds like you're a pretty shoddy detective. Gumshoe's better than you.
No! Don't you dare say that!
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Has she stated who her detective boyfriend is?
Yeah, Marshall. The cowboy.
Right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Whoa!
Free lunches!
Touch him!
They all taste like garbage. Great, now the tide is turned. Order, the tide is turning!
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
I'm gonna turn into a man.
A very sophisticated British man. Right? Old man, that is. Edgeworth is more like sophisticated young British man. But he's not British. He just acts like he's British because he thinks it's cool. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The faded Lana Sky murdered a detective with a knife.
That's all I care about.
That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing now!
Shut up! I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
With this, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Thank God that even Edgeworth is fed up with her. Really, now?
Alright, and we're gonna do Angel's deduction in!
Next episode.
So thank you for watching this episode of Ace Attorney Mix Like Scrap about me, don't stop doing it, which is
every day.
bye!